Hey guys, Kyle with Lone Peak here. This is a quick video on how to switch out your power plate from our old dual charger to the new Victron setup. So the first thing I want you to do is to power off your battery. If you're using an epoch battery, you just press and hold for a couple seconds and it'll turn off. Because we do have some connections on here from the battery to our inverter, and if those two wires touch, they're going to arc. It's not going to kill your battery necessarily, but because it has a short circuit protection in it, it's just going to freak you out with a big spark and potentially weld stuff together. So don't do that. The next step is to basically cut the cable ties. Jake, if you want to jump in here, we have all these cable ties for our solar panel input and also routing up our inverter cables. Perfect, so those are free. Next, you have your Anderson connectors. These guys, just loosen those up. We're going to reuse those. And this is our solar wire. Kind of get that out of the way. And then we've already taken off one of the plastic covers. These are your covers for your inverter wires, and you need a 13 millimeter wrench to be able to get these nuts off. Even though our battery's off, we're still going to make sure that these two wires are separated from each other when they're down in the bed. It's going to be hard to get to. All right, now all of our electrical connections have been removed. We're going to use a 5 millimeter driver. Go ahead, Jake. And these are the bolts that actually mount this to the T-slots in the camper. I'll hold this for you. Yes. To be able to get accessories out of the T-slots, you just have to make sure that the T-slot is turned parallel to the slot itself. So it might take a second to be able to get them in the right orientation. There we go. And we got the one on the bottom still. Perfect. All right, so the next step, we're going to use our inverter off of your old power plate for your new one. These are held in with 5 millimeter bolts. I believe it's an 8 millimeter nut on the back, I think, Jake?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. We got our tools for that guy. Perfect. Do you want me to hold one side, or do you want to do both?
I got it.
You got it?
Sir.
Grab the bolt from that if you want to.
Yeah.
You're not going to reuse the nut. You're just going to.
You're probably gonna have to get out a few more.
Yeah, take it off a little bit. We'll just reuse the bolts. give the inverter to you. That's all you're going to use from your old power plate. Here is the new one with our Victron hardware. And these have, I'll kind of show you real quick. We switched our mounting system to using riv nuts on the back instead of a nut and bolt system, so it's much easier to be able to take things on and off. Helps us in assembly. So Jake, I'll hold this up for you. Basically, just put your new inverter. Make sure you're putting the terminals. Oh, I got one more for you. The terminals on the same side. So this camper has power on the driver's side, and so we're orienting the inverter so that the wires are on the left-hand side when we install it. So just match basically where they were before. Perfect. All right, next up, we're gonna throw this back into the truck. Start with our two top. It's easier if you get these things kind of sideways. You can set it in. That'll bear the weight, and then we can tighten it down. These lower tabs are meant to be slightly loose. We basically tighten them up and then loosen them by a quarter turn so they can slide. So basically to slide them down, orient your T-nut so it can actually go into the slot. Perfect. All right, so now we just have to reestablish our electrical connections. It looks like, okay, you have longer cables. Interesting. That's why we're giving them a new cable. I just learned something just now. Okay. Perfect. So let's start. I mean, really, you can start with whatever you want here. Let's start by putting our inverter wires back on. think it's gonna be hard to actually get in the actual slots. All right. What do we want to do next? So we have DC to DC here.
Or you want to snip it?
Yeah, we should probably snip it. Snip the cable tie. Red is your DC to DC. This guy's going straight to your battery. All right, the next step is we're gonna reattach the solar wires. We give you guys a slightly longer cable because the position of the solar input is different on the new chargers. It's not off to the side like it used to be, it's on the bottom. So that's just literally 2 Phillips drivers, connecting those to the terminal block. And the final step we have here is we're just tidying up all the cables with cable ties. One thing to note, go ahead and download the Victron. I should know the name of the app right now. I think it's Victron Smart. Go to the App Store, search for Victron, you'll find it. If you're looking, you need a pin to be able to connect to these new chargers. And the pin is literally on the side. So if you want to come in here, Gabby, it's not the part number. There's one side that says part number. You need the actual pin to be able to connect. You only have to do it once. And then you can monitor all of your charging directly from their app, which is awesome. We've been very happy with these electronics. They'll last you a long time. So if you have any questions, problems at all, reach out to us at team@lonepeakoverland.com.